What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am, of course, Corey from designsbyifr.com, and today we are going to be showing you how we make our custom vinyl stickers for our computer projects and, of course, just vinyls in general. So I'm going to be showing you the process that I go through using my vinyl plotter, and, of course, we're going to be showing you some freehand stuff as well, so you guys don't actually have to have a vinyl plotter to be able to make some pretty sick designs for your PCs or just general stickers. So if you are into content like this, please consider subscribing. We've got plenty of videos on the channel that I'm sure you guys will enjoy, so definitely check them out after this video. One more thing, guys, if you are part of the IFR mod squad, then hit up those comments below. We need to see some support in there. Always appreciated, guys, and keep on modding. All right, guys, so we actually have two vinyl machines, but this one is going to be a massive job. So we're not going to be using our Silhouette Cameo today. We're actually going to be using our SignMaster Cut program to do this. Now, the client has ordered 50 vinyls of the same thing. So we're going to go and show you guys how we go about making these, creating it, and obviously getting to the cutting stage. Then afterwards, I'm actually going to show you how we create our designs using only a knife and vinyl. You don't actually need a plotter at all. Tell me more. So starting things off, you can see that we do have a regular work area here. This is by default an A4 size. So what we want to do is we want to add our design in there and customize that to suit our size needs. So my vinyl plotter can cut up to a 600mm wide size. Now I am not limited by length because I can apply any length vinyl onto this and it'll keep cutting for days. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the width to a certain size after we add our design. So our design is simply Campbelltown computer repairs. So we need 50 of these. But I'm not happy with the writing. What I want to do is I want to make this bold. Matches their logo a bit better. I'm also going to bring this over a bit more. You can see that it doesn't fit on the page as well, but we need to do a bit of customization as we're moving along. So let's bring up the text tools. You can see that we have the width at 100%. I don't want it at 100%. I want the letters a bit closer together. Ooh, show me how. So what we have to do is we need to go to the width and we want to bring this down a bit. This is going to bring the letters together. It's also going to compact that writing. It's also going to match their logo a lot better. So we'll bring that together. I think that's looking a lot better. And then now we have to play with the size of our background here. So if we go back to our selection tool, we're going to select the background. You can see that this width here is 359mm wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to 400mm. That will also keep this at the same, and you can see that we have it fitting really nice. Now what we have to do is the client wants the Campbelltown computers height of the letters to be 30mm. So we're going to drag this right out to 30mm. This will also change the size of the text. So we might have to change the background canvas as well to accommodate the size. Okay, so you can see there we are at 30mm. And of course, we do need to change the size of the background canvas. We'll change that to 450, which fits it perfect. So now we need to actually make 50 of these. 50? Yes, that is 50, guys. So what I'm going to do is I might do it in batches of 10 because I'm going to create different sections so Amelia can help me weed out all of these. So we'll do batches of 10. So I'm just going to go Control Copy, Control V, drag it down underneath to create that separate section. Control V. And we're going to repeat this 10 times. Okay, so we've got that on there 10 times. We're happy with the writing and everything looks good. So this applies with the Silhouette machine as well. Now, the Silhouette is really good for detailed vinyls and things like that. But what I'm going to do is I need to create a contour around all of these letters. So we go to the apple up the top, we go to contour cut wizard, and of course we wait for that to load. Now we want to build the contours. Now what that is going to do is it's going to trace all of these shapes. Now you can see that the blue line is not directly on the text. This is because the outline is 2 millimeters or 0.67%. Now we want to make that 0. That'll mean that the contour cut is right on the letters. And of course, we do want to keep the holes so that it does cut out in between the R's, the O's, and the E's. Because this is smaller writing, we do want to up the background sensitivity. And of course, we want to accept that. The contours are built, so now we are ready to cut. Now, let's turn on our machine and we'll get that all hooked up. Hell yeah! The machine is all hooked up. We do have all of the contours ready to go. So now all that's left to do is hit that cut button. So to begin with, what we want to do is we want to skip this. We want to hit cut. Now the job will jump up. Now we don't want to do manual 4 points. We're just going to go cut normal. As you can see there is 315 millimeters of vinyl that will be required to cut this. So what I've done is I've fed just a bit more than 315 millimeters through the vinyl plotter so we don't waste too much vinyl. So now once we hit cut, it will automatically send it to the machine and we are good to go. Then here we go. Alright guys, so we do have all 50 of them all cut out. We're only going to show you one, guys, because that would make for a very long video and that is something that we do not want. So we have TweakTown computer repairs. We've also got a bunch of fancy tools. You guys really do not need these tools. Honestly, if you guys grab a sharp knife, you'll be good to go. You'll be able to do it just with a sharp knife. So I've got my sharp knife. And of course, we are going to start by peeling up one edge like so. And when we get to the letter, all I'm going to do is press down a tiny bit on that so that the letter stays, but the rest lifts up. It's fairly simple, but we got to do this 50 times. All right. Now that our vinyl is cut all out, we have weeded everything. All of the letters have the holes weeded out. It is time to get our vinyl application tape down to size, guys. And this is going to help us basically apply our vinyl really neatly and all in order onto the application surface. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this as a template and cut some of this vinyl application tape out to size to the correct shape. All right, now that we have our vinyl application tape cut to size, it is time to apply it. Simply peel back the back, obviously line it up like so, press this side down firm, and then using a card, or in this instance just my finger because I'm just showing you for the video, pat it down as you go along to make sure that it gets a nice firm grip to the application. This will ensure that there are no air bubbles. However, the air bubbles are not too much of an issue because once you apply it down, you're going to be using a squeegee or a card or something anyway, so there won't be any air bubbles in the end. However, this does work well enough. And there we go, the application tape is on, so all we have to do is tidy this up. Okay guys, so now that we have the TweakTown computer repairs vinyl all done with the vinyl plotter, let's show you guys how we can create an awesome design which you may use on, say, a GPU backplate without an actual vinyl plotter. So I have a bit of spare vinyl here. I'm going to divide this into a section, use this, save this for later on, and we're going to create a design here which we could potentially stick on a GPU backplate or even a power supply cover. Now this does not require a vinyl plotter, all you need is a sharp knife to be able to cut through the vinyl. So I'm going to start by drawing my design on first, then we'll trace it with our knife. So as you guys can see, I do have a bit of a design here. Just use my pen to trace along. Now we're just going to trace along the inside of that line with our knife. Now that we've traced out our shape, we can finally weed out the parts that we don't need. Start by lifting one edge of the corner, and of course, work your way down and around, revealing your cutout. So you can do this in many ways. You can have different patterns along there. You can even do it with text, guys. One way that I really like doing this is by printing out a design, say the NVIDIA claw, for example. Then I'd stick it on top of this. I'd actually cut the vinyl out while the paper is stuck on. This is an easy way to achieve a really complicated design. So by sticking it on, cutting it out, you are then left with the vinyl in the shape that you want, and then you just simply stick it on your back plate. So there we have it, guys. Seems complicated, but it is very simple to make your own vinyls. I showed you guys the processes I went through with a vinyl plotter. Now, of course, all of you guys aren't going to have a vinyl plotter. However, if you do the method that I just showed you before by using a ruler, a pen, trace out the design that you want, use your sharp knife to go around the outline, or you can use your printer, your home printer, print out a design that you wish, and then you can stick it over the vinyl and use that to cut out with scissors, and then you'll be left with the vinyl in the design shape that you are after. Plenty of processes that is very simple for the home viewer to do. So with regards to vinyl, you just go onto Amazon or eBay, look up vinyl sticker roll or, you know, something similar to that, and you'll get plenty of options for vinyl. It's very easy to find. And for application tape, obviously just type in application tape if that's what you want. You can also use a painter's tape, which you can get from your local hardware store. That'll also work. It's exactly the same way as application tape. So just put the painter's tape over the vinyl, lift it off, and then apply it. The good thing about having the see-through application tape is that you are able to actually see if you're applying your vinyl on straight or if it is wonky. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any suggestions down below for any other video tutorials that you want to see regarding computer modding, or, you know, just random things that have to do with the computer modding and processes that I take towards making a computer. If there's anything you want to learn, let me know down below in the comments. If you liked this video, leave a like, guys, and definitely leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you like content like this. Remember, we have plenty more videos on the channel, lots of tutorials, lots of water cooling tutorials, and lots of computer projects, which I'm sure you guys will enjoy. And don't forget, guys, visit our website if you are interested in us making any vinyls for you, because we do have the vinyl plotter. It does make it a lot easier for you guys. So www.designsbyifr.com, or just send us an email. Links will be down in the description below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.